respond really quickly to a couple of your questions. In terms of women running for council, I don't know if Rob is aware, there's a candidate, Sarah Colbert-Penny, running for Ward 3, who's a fantastic candidate, one of the most impressive ones I've been following. As for vacant businesses, they actually get a tax break. Not only do they have to higher taxes, there's a break. This is carried over from the merger to business taxes recently. My question is, I've been involved with the Independent newspaper, and I helped put together a questionnaire that went out to all the candidates. You guys are all aware of this, many of you might not be, so I encourage you to go check it out and learn about what the candidates have to say. Two of you filled out the questionnaire, one of you didn't. Jon Galgay failed to respond to the questionnaire. It was a long questionnaire, understandably, but even the multiple choice section and the personal information section was not filled out. I'm just wondering what your thought process was with that and how you reconcile this with your importance you place on public engagement.
It's a good question. I appreciate the question as well. When I started this campaign, I had a long-term plan in terms of how I was going to roll it out. And one of the things that I did, and I'm not sure I can speak from the other candidates, is in terms of public consultation, I sent a brochure to every resident in the city. I also evaluated the types of surveys that I would complete and the type of advertising that I would do. And based on that, I had listed the various forms of surveys that I would complete, that I've completed for as of today. And I have another one from Happy City that I received. And I will honestly say, I'm not sure if I'm going to complete that one either. I've been focused on meeting with residents. I've participated in as many public events as I can. And I believe that the most influential thing I can do as a candidate is to get out there and to meet with residents. And that's the reason why I did not complete that survey. It was nothing personal to the Independent. I think they do great work. I know a number of the writers there. And I will be honest to say that any more surveys come in will have to be evaluated. And that's the thought process.
I think it's very important to answer all of these questionnaires. It is a way to, I think, show respect for the citizens of this city and this ward. During this campaign, I have been still fulfilling all my coaching duties. I've been working full time. I've got 2 small kids and family, and it's a very demanding schedule to say the least. I mentioned my kids have come with me, and my wife has come with me on the campaign because they were starting to forget what I look like, and I want them to be a part of this process. But it is very time-consuming for sure. But I've answered every question to the best of my ability, and every questionnaire, and I'll continue to do so because I think it's very valuable.
Yeah, I'm also on the same line as Scott. I think it's really important for it to take even the Independent one, which was by far the longest survey I've done. It took less than an hour, and I think that it enables people who are trying to find out about the candidates, and especially into the detail that it was able to go into because it was so long. And so, yeah, I think that's really important, and I'm going to also fill out every survey I get. And just on the same point, kind of too, I'm actually going the other way too. I've actually am doing a consensus building survey for people in Ward 2 as a part of my campaign. And I've actually had that leaflet go out which describes the survey. You can do it by phone, you can do it in person, you can do it online. And so I'd love to hear from all of you guys. And so if you haven't got your leaflet in your mailbox yet, you should in the near future.